This is Suzanne Wagner, and I'm doing the numerology for April 9th, 2025. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 22, and if you add the 2 and the 2 together, you get the number 4. Today is a day that supports a more neutral and objective mind. We seek a calm and composed way of seeing what is happening. While that may be difficult to do, many will not change until they see the consequences of their actions, and those consequences will have to directly impact them personally. It is sad that we do not learn until something is so terrible that the justifications of our mind no longer allow us to avoid the harsh and stark reality in which we find ourselves. It is in such moments that I remind myself how little I actually need to get by in life. I remember the days of my youth that I lived in a 20-foot by 14-foot studio apartment in Berlin, Germany during the Cold War, and that space included a small 2-burner kitchen, a sink with a mini refrigerator, and a bathroom. Berlin in the winter is cold, dark, and dreary. There was no television, and in all honesty, I was so exhausted at the end of the day that I just fell into a tub, washed my tights and leotards of that day in the tub with me, and hung them out to dry on the shower rod. Dinner was often cheese and crackers, and breakfast was oatmeal with a bit of sugar and milk. And through it all, I was fine. I was able to survive and at times thrive. We do not need luxury to be happy. We do not need all the stuff that we think defines our reality. I had no car, as everyone used the subway. Instead of going out to eat, we had Sunday potlucks with the other dancers. Life was simple, and yet we were content and happy. One learns how to be neutral with our circumstances regardless of what is happening. Eventually, we learn to appreciate the small things in those moments that bring connection, laughter, and joy. I feel bad for those that have not had such moments to refer back to. While they were different and challenging in many ways, I learned that I have the ability to adapt when I stop overlaying my expectations on a moment. I think those moments in Berlin were some of the first moments that I learned the power of neutrality. Acceptance is essential, and recognizing that it is my expectations that often cause suffering. When one learns to see clearly a moment, then we learn to move within those energies. And if we don't like it, we at least understand what it will take for us to actually do something to change it. Thanks, everyone.